What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming at you with a brand new video. And in this video, I've been watching some court TV. I've been watching little clips there and there on people who are pedophiles. And like people like Jerry Sandusky, the elite who was in the pedophile, but no, fuck the elite right now. We all know the elites and pedophile. People have brought up things about the dark web and shit like that. Pedophilia is rampant with the elite because that's one of the satanic rituals that they have. I'm talking about the pedophilia with regular, ordinary men. Men that you'll see in your grocery store, see on your pulpit. When I mean pulpit, I mean your church. Men that you see, even in your library, in your colleges and shit. And when I hear about pedophilia, or people who are pedophiles, for some reason, it jumps at me, it irks me, I fucking hate it, I think it's fucking disgusting, and I know it's fucking disgusting, and we as a community, we get frustrated with it, we get angry and shit. And what's the most thing that people love to say whenever they find out that a man is a pedophile? Well, I hope he go to prison and get raped just like he raped them little kids. And not only that, well, when he goes to prison, those people in prison, they hate pedophiles. So if you rape a little child, have sex with a little child, they're gonna fuck you up. They're gonna rape you. But then again, as I'm listening to that, we get trained by that, because that's a saying that when I was growing up, a pedophile, they either, hope that they get raped. In other words, by hoping that they get raped, they say to themselves, they have a feeling in themselves, you reap what you sow. You rape a child, I hope you get raped in there. And then we know that people in prison hate pedophiles themselves. But see, you see the title, Americans' Hypocrisy Against Pedophilia. A big light bulb went off in my fucking head, and I see that motherfuckers who are in prison, you're fucking hypocrites. You are fucking hypocrites. I mean, by your own logic, no wonder why there's people fighting and killing each other also in prison. I mean, I want everybody to fucking think of this hypocrisy that we have had in our community. And the Raw Truth, the Raw Truth always exposes the hypocrisy. Whether it could be outrage of a cop shooting us, but we ain't outraged on we shooting us and shit. This right here is a fucking hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy on our part, because when we see motherfuckers defend each other and talk shit on motherfuckers and shit, and we don't do nothing about it and stand up and shit like that, we co-sign people being offended every fucking day. Whether it's a little child growing up in school and he becomes the bully and he's fighting this shit, what do we say? Let boys be boys, right? You got a problem, somebody want to go and offend somebody and talk shit to that person. What the fuck do we say? Oh, brother, just be the bigger man. Instead of teaching that motherfucker how to be a man and stop the bullshit, we want to be the better man, be the better man, be the bigger man. But then when you go in prison, wait a minute, prisoners, you hate child pedophilia. Excuse me, motherfuckers. Hey, you dumbasses in prison. I got some shit to say to you motherfuckers. Isn't raping a woman bad? Huh, prisoners? Hey, prisoners. Hey, communities, isn't raping a woman bad? I mean, just because she's a fucking adult, or even a prostitute, isn't raping a woman terrible? Hey, prisoners, isn't having a drive-by shooting, and a lot of you dumbass motherfuckers can't aim a gun worth a fuck and wind up shooting a little kid? Isn't that bad? Isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible? So by logic, somebody should smuggle a gun in prison and go after you motherfuckers who so-called accidentally killed another motherfucker. Now I'm saying so-called accidentally killed a little child. Why am I saying so-called? Because you had no right to even have a gun to settle a fucking dispute in the first fucking place, you dumbass. Hey, prisoners. You want to talk about raping a child? When you sit up there and you murdered a man or you murdered a woman, hey motherfuckers, didn't you rape that child too, you son of a bitch? Didn't you rape that child too? How I rape a child, raw truth? Because when you talk about rape, when a person rapes somebody, they take their soul and transform them. It's called terrorizing them. It's called torturing them. When a little child grows up without a father, when a little child grows up without a mother, or a little child witnessed the execution of their father and their mother, isn't that torturing? Isn't that rape? Motherfuckers, huh? Hey, prisoners, you dumbass son of a bitch. I want everybody to share this video to people who have criminals in those motherfucking jails and in those motherfucking prisons, because you all are fucking hypocrites. Hey, prisoners, didn't you rape a child by breaking in those motherfucking houses that don't belong to your punk bitch asses? Didn't you rape that child? How? Because you broke into a house that is not yours. You went in and stole money that is not yours, stole TV or stole values that was set aside for people who worked hard for their fucking money, tried their best to be a law-abiding fucking citizen, but because you feel self-entitled, because you are such a bitch, and you ain't man enough to go out there and work hard to get your own, you feel that you're so fucking entitled that you go in and then you steal all this money, holding people up at gunpoint, taking their money. They gotta feed their children, so you rape the child of their hunger. You rape the child of bills being fucking paid. People have their bill money going to the bank, coming from the bank, or going to the bank with their bill money, either to take money out to go paid in cash, or take money to put in the bank so they can use their card to pay their money for their bills, whether it be rent, electric, and shit like that. Prisoners, you dumbass criminals, didn't you rape that child? Didn't you rape that child? It amazes me how much of a fucking hypocrite that you motherfuckers in jail and prisons are. Cause y'all rape children all the fucking time, but you don't call your shit rape. Just because they said you've been charged with breaking and entry doesn't mean that you ain't raped that child. Just because they charge you with murder because you murdered an adult. Well, if that adult has children, you raped that child of a father. You raped that child of a mother. You raped that child of a grandfather or uncle or grandmother or aunt or cousins, whether they female or males. Children are constantly being raped. But just because you ain't take your dick and fuck a little boy, just because you ain't take your dick and shoved it in a little boy's fucking mouth, when you committed all those fucking crimes and shit, when you committed those crimes, guess what the fuck you did? You did the same exact thing as those pedophiles that you hate so goddamn much. So I want everybody really to pay attention to this shit. I get sick and tired of motherfuckers always want to sit up there, run their goddamn mouth, and act like they care so much about the children and wind up raping every resources from that child's life when they do other crimes. Remind me of church. Y'all know I hate the Christian church so bad. The church will sit up there and talk shit about homosexuality, but won't talk shit about women dressing inappropriately, or won't talk shit about motherfuckers eating pork. That same Bible that's against adultery that they prayed so much, that same Bible that they say homosexual is not right, same Bible that also said don't eat pork, crabs, and shrimp, is that same Bible that also says a woman should dress in modest apparel and a man should not put on woman's garment. But we don't want to talk about that shit because we want to glorify, as they call it, the most evil crimes, when all crimes is evil and it leads to all raping somebody. So you ever notice that the good Lord always talking about don't covet another man's property, don't commit adultery, you know, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Why is it like that? Because when you're stealing, when you're killing, when you're coveting another man's property, yeah, we're actually raping somebody. Something for us all to think of. Something for us all to take notice of. We need to stop being fucking hypocrites. When you live a life of truth, there is no hypocrisy. Only deceitful liars live it. Till then, I'm the raw truth. Let me know how you feel. Like, share this video. I want to hear everybody's viewpoints. So like, share, comment on this video. Get the word out. Till then, I'm the raw truth. Fuck you. I'm out.